You are listening to Medical Affairs Voices, your brief audio companion to MFAR's Trend Watch, Medical Affairs blog highlighting the latest trends shaping the field. Today's episode is Precision Medicine in Oncology, Transforming Cancer Diagnostics Using AI Tools. I'm Laura.
And I'm Brian. And Laura, it really feels like oncology is in the middle of one of its biggest transitions ever. Everything is evolving all at once.
It truly is. Oncology is undergoing a paradigm shift.
You can sense it in the way clinicians talk. What's the core driver of that shift?
The era of standardized one-size-fits-all cancer treatments is being replaced by precision medicine, a tailored approach that accounts for the unique genetic, molecular, and clinical characteristics of each patient.
And that tailoring is finally realistic now because of the technology behind it.
Exactly. This evolution is driven by advances in data science and artificial intelligence, which have unlocked unprecedented capabilities in diagnostics, prognostics, and therapeutic decision-making.
That's the game changer. AI isn't just adding a feature, it's redefining what's even possible.
Absolutely. AI-enabled technologies are redefining cancer diagnostics, enabling early detection, accurate characterization, and individualized treatment strategies that were unimaginable a decade ago.
And that shift is so needed because the old system really struggled with personalization.
It did. Precision medicine represents a fundamental departure from traditional cancer care.
Meaning we're not treating everyone as if they have the same disease anymore.
Exactly. Rather than applying uniform treatment regimens across all patients, this approach tailors interventions to the molecular signature of an individual's disease.
And older diagnostic methods just weren't built for that level of tailoring. They were solid for their time, but limited.
Yes, conventional diagnostics, while essential, have inherent limitations. Manual interpretation of biopsies can be subjective, imaging often misses subtle changes, and predicting recurrence remains challenging.
And those issues really affected decision-making. Even the best clinicians were constrained by what the tools could and couldn't show.
Right. These gaps have historically constrained clinicians' ability to make fully informed, individualized decisions.
And that's exactly where precision oncology changes the story. It fills in the blind spots.
Yes, precision oncology seeks to close these gaps by leveraging genetic and molecular profiling to match patients with therapies most likely to succeed, improving efficacy, minimizing toxicity, and enhancing overall outcomes.
And imaging is one of the first places where that impact becomes obvious. The improvements are stunning.
Definitely. Medical imaging has always been a cornerstone of cancer detection, but AI has amplified its power exponentially.
Deep learning is doing things radiologists used to dream about. It finds details the human eye just can't catch.
Exactly. Deep learning algorithms now analyze CT, MRI, and PET scans with extraordinary precision, detecting anomalies often imperceptible to the human eye.
And then radiomics takes that foundation and extracts hundreds of features we could never quantify before.
Yes, radiomics, the extraction of quantitative features from images, allows AI to identify patterns predictive of tumor behavior, treatment response, and survival outcomes.
And we're already seeing real-world results. Some of the lung and prostate tools have shown incredible performance.
Absolutely. AI-driven imaging platforms have demonstrated superior accuracy in early detection of lung nodules and prostate cancer grading, paving the way for timely interventions and better prognostic assessments.
Pathology is going through a similar transformation. It feels like the entire workflow is being rebuilt.
It is. Histopathology is another domain undergoing digital reinvention.
Which makes sense. Traditional slide reading is slow and subjective. Two experts might disagree on the same sample.
Yes, traditional slide analysis is labor-intensive and subject to inter-observer variability.
And AI really brings consistency and speed to that process.
Exactly. AI-powered systems can scan and interpret pathology slides rapidly, identifying cancerous cells, grading tumors, and highlighting regions of concern with exceptional consistency.
I've seen some of the systems for breast and colon cancer. They're incredibly precise.
Yes, applications such as breast cancer detection and colon cancer histopathology exemplify how AI accelerates turnaround times while maintaining diagnostic rigor. This shift not only optimizes laboratory workflows, but also enhances diagnostic accuracy at scale.
And then there's genomics. the dataset no human can realistically keep up with.
True. The genomic revolution has introduced staggering volumes of data, revealing actionable mutations and biomarkers critical to therapy selection.
And without AI, we drown in that data.
Exactly. AI algorithms process these complex data sets to identify clinically relevant variants, predict drug responses, and anticipate resistance mechanisms.
Including rare findings that clinicians might never manually spot.
Yes, for instance, machine learning tools can detect rare gene fusions or forecast immunotherapy responses based on molecular signatures, enabling clinicians to personalize treatment strategies with unparalleled precision.
And one of the most exciting areas right now is liquid biopsy. That's changing the diagnostic timeline completely.
Absolutely. Liquid biopsies represent a non invasive frontier in cancer diagnostics, detecting tumor derived DNA fragments circulating in the blood.
And AI turns those fragments into early warning signs.
Exactly. AI enhances this approach by analyzing fragmented ctDNA patterns to identify early stage malignancies, monitor treatment response, and detect recurrence before clinical symptoms emerge.
That real-time tracking is something tissue biopsy just can't offer.
Yes, the ability to track disease dynamics in real time positions liquid biopsy as a transformative adjunct to traditional tissue based diagnostics.
And honestly, cancer makes more sense when you look at multiple data layers at once. Genomics alone isn't enough.
Absolutely, cancer biology is inherently complex, with insights distributed across genomics, proteomics, metabolomics, imaging, and clinical datasets.
And no human can integrate all that manually.
Exactly. AI excels in integrating these diverse layers, uncovering hidden correlations, and mapping intricate disease networks.
And that's how we finally identify new biomarkers and patient subgroups.
Right, this holistic perspective enables the discovery of novel biomarkers, stratification of patient subgroups, and identification of new therapeutic targets, accelerating the evolution of truly personalized oncology care.
And the benefits of all this apply at every level: accuracy, timing, treatment choice, everything.
They really do. The integration of AI into cancer diagnostics delivers transformative advantages. Enhanced accuracy reduces false positives and negatives, minimizing unnecessary procedures and missed diagnoses.
And early detection is such a meaningful difference maker.
Completely. Early detection, often the determinant of survival, becomes more achievable through advanced pattern recognition in imaging and ctDNA analysis.
And when treatment is personalized, patients tolerate it better and respond better.
Yes, personalized treatment selection ensures patients receive therapies aligned with their unique disease biology, optimizing efficacy while mitigating adverse effects.
And AI picks up repetitive tasks that used to consume clinicians' time.
Right? Workflow efficiency improves as repetitive tasks are automated, freeing clinicians to focus on complex decision making.
And predictive analytics gives clinicians foresight they never had before.
Exactly. Predictive analytics provide unprecedented prognostic power, enabling proactive interventions and informed treatment planning.
And on the system level, this is a massive operational win too.
Definitely, beyond clinical benefits, AI driven diagnostics also unlock significant operational and economic efficiencies for healthcare systems.
Especially when it reduces invasive procedures and speeds up results.
Yes, by streamlining diagnostic workflows, reducing time to result, and minimizing reliance on invasive procedures, AI contributes to cost savings and resource optimization.
And the scalability means these tools aren't just for big urban hospitals.
Exactly. Its scalability enables equitable access to advanced diagnostics across diverse healthcare settings, including low resource environments when combined with telemedicine platforms.
And that is how you reduce disparities in cancer care.
Yes, this democratization of precision diagnostics represents a major step toward reducing disparities in cancer care worldwide.
Of course, none of this comes without challenges.
Very true. Despite its promise, AI adoption in oncology is not without obstacles. High quality representative data sets remain essential for training robust models, yet data fragmentation and variability persist.
And clinicians need to understand how AI reaches its conclusions. Interpretability is huge.
Exactly. Model interpretability, or the ability to explain AI driven conclusions, poses another challenge. particularly in clinical environments where transparency underpins trust.
And regulation has to keep up. Otherwise, innovation outpaces safety.
Absolutely. Regulatory frameworks must keep pace with innovation, ensuring rigorous validation and compliance before deployment.
And implementing AI requires structural change, hardware, software, training, everything.
Yes, integrating AI tools into existing workflows demands infrastructure upgrades and comprehensive clinician training.
And let's not forget, bias is real. If the data sets are biased, the outputs will be too.
Exactly. Bias in algorithms, if unaddressed, risks perpetuating health disparities, while safeguarding patient privacy remains a paramount concern under regulations such as GDPR and HIPAA.
And ultimately, we still need humans at the center. The empathy, the accountability, AI can't replicate that.
Absolutely. Defining the balance between human expertise and algorithmic guidance is critical to maintaining empathy and accountability in care.
And ethics go beyond the tech. Autonomy, consent, transparency, all of that matters just as much.
Yes, ethical considerations extend to issues of patient autonomy and informed consent.
Patients deserve to know how these decisions are made.
Exactly. Patients must be fully aware of how these decisions are generated and validated. Transparency in algorithm development and governance frameworks will be key to sustaining trust.
And global adoption has to consider access. Otherwise, high-resource regions get the benefits first.
Yes, global implementation strategies must address inequities in technology access, preventing the emergence of a digital divide in oncology care.
Because without that, we're widening gaps instead of closing them.
Exactly. Without deliberate efforts to ensure inclusivity, the benefits of AI risk being concentrated in high resource regions, leaving vulnerable populations behind.
But looking ahead, the trajectory is incredibly promising.
It is, the trajectory of AI in precision oncology points toward deeper integration, broader scalability, and enhanced sophistication.
And research continues to sharpen these tools.
Yes, continued research will refine algorithms for greater accuracy and adaptability, while federated learning models may overcome data sharing limitations without compromising privacy.
And collaboration will be key. Developers, clinicians, regulators, patients.
Absolutely, collaborative ecosystems uniting technology developers, oncologists, regulatory bodies, and patient advocacy groups will be instrumental in shaping responsible innovation.
And clinicians need the skills to use these tools effectively.
Yes, equipping healthcare professionals with data literacy and AI fluency will help them harness these tools effectively.
And through it all, the patient stays at the center.
Exactly. Ultimately, success hinges on a patient centric approach, where technology complements, not replaces, the human dimensions of oncology care.
And future technologies will take this even further.
True, looking ahead, the fusion of AI with emerging technologies such as quantum computing, advanced imaging modalities, and molecular diagnostics promises even greater precision and predictive power.
And personalized oncology will become even more dynamic and adaptive.
Absolutely. Personalized oncology will increasingly leverage real time analytics, adaptive clinical decision support, and integrated multi-omics insights to refine treatment strategies dynamically throughout the patient journey.
And that could genuinely transform cancer diagnostics over the next decade.
It could, by aligning technological progress with ethical imperatives and patient needs, the next decade could witness a radical transformation in cancer diagnostics, ushering in an era where individualized care is not an exception but the standard.
And that brings us to the core message of today's discussion.
AI is redefining cancer diagnostics within precision oncology, moving from generalized treatment strategies to highly individualized care. By combining imaging, pathology, and genomic data, AI enables earlier detection, accurate risk stratification, and better therapeutic decisions, ultimately improving patient outcomes. Its benefits, however, hinge on overcoming significant challenges, including data quality, algorithmic bias, regulatory approval, and integration into clinical workflows. Collaborative efforts among technology developers, oncologists, and policymakers will be essential to ensure ethical and equitable deployment. Looking ahead, AI will not merely serve as a diagnostic tool, but as an indispensable partner in oncology. accelerating progress toward a future where cancer care is truly personalized, efficient, and accessible for all patients.
And that wraps up this episode of Medical Affairs Voices. Thanks for listening. For more insights, explore the latest articles on MFAR's Trend Watch, Medical Affairs blog. Until next time.